In today's video, we're going to talk about the must-have upgrades and accessories for your pressure washer so you can have the best experience when detailing your car, pressure washing around the house. And these items are going to simplify your life and also make the process go much faster. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, quick disclaimer, I actually have my own brand of pressure washer and pressure washer accessories. Accessories are developed. I'm still working on my pressure washer that will be coming out soon. So of course I'm going to be talking about my specific items, but don't worry, you can actually get other brands as well. What we're really going to focus on is the category, not necessarily my specific item, but the category in general. And I will link my stuff as well as other options available on Amazon down in the description for you guys, so you can get those things very easily if you'd like. So in front of me here, I have the Ryobi Automotive Pressure Washer. This thing is rated at 1200 PSI, 1.8 GPM. Doesn't quite get those numbers, but still very, very good for the price point. Number one accessory though, I think that goes without saying across any pressure washer is going to be quick connects. So quick connects are important for many, many reasons. Obviously they make setup and breakdown extremely fast, way more efficient. You don't have to worry about screwing everything in and out every time you're setting up. It's just a quick pull back of the collar, install, and you're good to go. The other important factor is especially on the water connection side, so where your garden hose is coming into your pressure washer, there's actually just a little O-ring in there. And if you're constantly putting your garden hose, tightening it down, and then taking it off, and then tightening it down and taking it off, you're going to wear down that O-ring faster. Once that O-ring is worn out, then it's gonna be completely compressed and you're gonna get leaks. So installing a set of quick connects for that piece there completely eliminates that, because you install it once, it stays there and you're good to go. Now, obviously on the pressure washer hose side, again, just extremely convenient and easy to do. Now, these types of pressure washers typically use an M22 by 14 connection, so you don't have to worry about those breaking down as much, although on the inside of the M22 connection, there is an O-ring there as well. Not nearly as prone to failing as the one on the garden hose side, but still, it's better to play on the safe side. Get a set of quick connects. They're super simple to use, and again, they're gonna make everything easier for you down the road. Now, really quickly, my quick connect set that I have, again, I'm gonna link other ones down in the description for you guys here, but this is brand new to my brand. My brand's called Quiver, and you get 2 male connections. They're M22 by 14, which fits the majority of pressure washers. There's a couple of brands that it doesn't work with that are actually an M22 by 15. Real quick, I'll jump into that. M22 is the normal connection type. The 14 or 15 has to do with the diameter of this inner piece. If you're running an M22 14 on a machine that's M22 15, this 14 will not fill that hole and you'll get leaks. So keep that in mind. A couple of brands, I actually note it on the box here, but brands like Sunjo, AR Blue, and then the old Active machine, we're running an M22 15. So if you have those, you can just get an adapter and then these will work just fine. Now, next up is going to be your pressure washer hose. 99% of the pressure washers come with a short pressure washer hose that is pretty brittle. It'll kink, it stays really wound up. It's kind of a nightmare to work with, to be perfectly honest. So I highly recommend upgrading your pressure washer hose. Now, in the past, I've always recommended the Uberflex hose. I like that thing so much because it's lightweight. You can get it in 50 feet long, which is my preferred length. You can actually, when you're working on a car, you can leave the pressure washer stationary and still get around it with the length of the hose. And it uses a fiber reinforced sleeve. So instead of a steel braid, it's fiber reinforced, and it's really, really, really flexible. That one comes with regular M22 connections. Again, the quick connect set, you'll be good to go and you'll be all set with that. You can just install them. However, I did actually partner with the company that makes Uberflex. It's called ProPulse, made in the USA, and we actually created a hose together. So the Uberflex is a bright blue. I wanted a black that just fits with everything. So obviously bright blue with the Ryobi looks a little funky, but nice black hose. It looks really, really good. So the only difference is on the Uberflex hose, it's an M22 connection. On mine, I built in 2 female quick connects. So they're all ready to go. You can just plug it straight in once you have your quick connects installed on your machine. Now, why is that important to me? Why did I want to have these pre-installed? I just didn't like having to have an additional adapter on there. If I can have it all streamlined, it leaves a nice clean look and less prone to failure, just because it's all built in, ready to go. So again, I'll put links to the regular Uberflex. I'll put links to this one. Also, if you do want to go with a steel braided hose, I personally like using a thinner diameter. They stay lighter weight. They're just easier to work with. There is one from a brand called Yamatic, available on Amazon, 50 feet long, comes with quick connects as well. It's a great, great option, so I will link that in the description for you guys also. Now, this unit in particular actually comes with a better option for the factory hose right off the bat. It's quite thin and it does kink, so you can actually see it actually kinks and then stays in it. And it's very, very narrow. However, at least they give you a 40-foot hose. So this is workable. If you get this pressure washer, you can stay with this. If you upgrade, you're definitely gonna like the Uberflex style or the Quiverflex style much, much better. But again, I think Ryobi did a good job looking at what we're looking for when we're for an automotive detailing style pressure washer, and they included a nice long hose. Now, along with that, I always recommend upgrading your pressure washer gun. Most pressure washers are gonna ship with something like this, a longer extension lance. It's just not very usable for car detailing. Usually we like to just keep it nice, right in your hand, right in your, really close to you. So Ryobi, again, they do a decent job with that. They give you a short gun, which is nice. However, I'd still recommend, just for comfort and ease of use, again, this is my Quiver short gun, incredibly comfortable in the hand. This also uses all stainless steel components, except for some of the internals are brass. They couldn't be made in stainless, and they are nickel plated for extra corrosion resistance. So very, very nice. As you can see on the Ryobi one, it is brass, but again, if you don't want to spend the money, it's a decent option. It's gonna work for you. Now, another reason to upgrade your gun is to get some of the benefits of a better gun, right? So right off the bat, right here, you can see it already comes with your Quick Connect installed, and this one actually uses an insanely smooth swivel system. Very, 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 very fluid. Doesn't get jumbled up. Even when you have to like unwind your hose, you can kind of just pull it. It'll just unwind itself. Other ones are a little bit tighter. You kind of have to turn them and get them going. This one's insanely smooth. Listen. No grinding, nothing, just very, very fluid and good to go. Another thing that I included on my gun is this guy here. This is a spring-loaded Quick Connect nozzle for your nozzle tips. And the reason I like this is it is one-hand operation. You just stick there, push, you'll hear it click, and you're good to go. Some of the issues with the other ones, even though it's not a big issue, if you don't seat the collar all the way over, sometimes you think the nozzle's in, you go to spray and it shoots out at the car. So you wanna be careful with that. This one, once you hear that click, you're good to go. Always practice safe pressure washing though, and spray away from the car first just to be safe. But that is another feature, and pull the collar back, pops right out, and you're good to go on to the next thing. Now, I wanna remind you guys, of course, I'm talking about my brand of products here, but again, we're talking about the category of the product, not necessarily my specific product. So I will link other guns down in the description for you guys as well, available on Amazon. There is one that's a similar housing to this, doesn't have all the extra bonus features, but it's a similar housing, and that's a good option as well. So we'll check that one out also. Now, when detailing your car, a foam cannon is not only a more efficient way to do the job, it's also a lot of fun, right? You're spraying a nice blanket of foam on there. It's a good time, a little foam party, right? So the Quiver foam cannon, phenomenal choice here. Gets more foam than most other foam cannons on the market. Really great. I actually modeled this after one of the top producing foam cannons, the MJJC. Comes from the same factory. It's good to go. Really great. Again, I will link other ones down in the description. There are some inexpensive options. One of the things that I like about this though is the wide base, so it actually stands on its own. The adjustability, you can change from like a 0 degree to a 60-degree fan, and you can change from a vertical spray to a horizontal. So very nice. There are some on Amazon as well, again, that you can get, and I'll link those down in the description for you guys also if you want to take a look at those. Now, the next item that I recommend is actually just this simple little guy here. This is called a TDS meter, Total Dissolved Solids meter. So this measures how hard your water is. Now, we all know when you're detailing a car, especially on a hot summer day or something like that, if the water dries on there, you could potentially get water spots. This will let you know how bad your water is. Now, there are some places that actually have pretty good water. Typically anything 20 and above, 20 TDS and above will leave water spots. Anything below, you should be okay relatively. So this is a very important tool just to have, so you have knowledge of really what to expect out of your water. And the final item, guys, again, this is related to this, and this is a more luxury item, but that is going to be a deionized resin filter system. What that does is it feeds in the water. Again, especially if you're a high TDS, for me here in San Diego, I run about 350 parts per million of total dissolved solids. It'll run through the system, comes down one chamber, in this type of system at least, goes to the next one, filters out, comes out at 0 parts per million. Fantastic. You can literally wash your car down, let it dry. You're not gonna get water spots. As a professional detailer, I use I always use deionized water. I actually don't know what I would do without it. I absolutely love it. Now, this system here, this 2 cartridge system, this one's from the brand called Vevor. I don't recommend this one. Personally, you can do some modifications to get it to work really well, but out of the box, it doesn't. So if you want a system like this, which is nice because they are cartridges, you just pull this off, drop out the old cartridge, put a new one in, and you're good to go. CR Spotless water systems, they're the originators of this style system, and their product is fantastic. You can get one with or without a bypass. I suggest you do get the bypass because it saves you on your filters over time, but that is a fantastic choice. Now, like I said, a spot-free system is a luxury item. You don't have to have it. Again, I do now. Now I'm so used to it, I have to have it. I love them. But if you want it, but you don't want to invest all the money in it, there is another option from the Vevor brand, and it is a single cylinder system. And that one actually works straight out of the box quite well. Really, really good price on that. When you talk about DI filter systems, usually they're in the $300 to $500 range, something like that. This one comes in significantly under that. So I highly recommend, if you guys are in the market for one, get that, and then you just order new resins over time with that. I highly recommend the resin for that system, replacing it with resins from a company called On The Go Spotless. I'll link their resins down in the description for you guys as well. But that is it for today's video. I just wanted to make a quick highlight of the important categories that really just make your pressure washing and your car detailing experience so much better, faster, more efficient, and just less headaches. So that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like the video, make sure you're subscribed, turn on that notification bell, and we will see you on the next one.